There was a so move on. Obviously, from that, there was a question which I got. I was speaking to one of my guys, and this question kind of popped up. So I said, "Yeah, this has to be chat. This has to be on the pod, innit?" But the question, I need to find it again. Yeah. So obviously, last dance documentary out and everything, you got you thinking about Michael Jordan and his intensity, how great he was, and everything. So, in terms of that, obviously, final question for the day.
Final one, baby.
Do you think Michael Jordan is more famous for basketball in his career or for his trainers and brand Jordans?
I think that's a mad one. Shall I tell you why? Because, like, for anyone that has ever watched any second of basketball or had any sort of involvement or influence of basketball, MJ strictly for basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like as soon as you see or hear about basketball, MJ's up there. Like, he's gone. Like, he's beyond amazing, innit? But when it comes to, like, the trainers and that, I think people that have no affiliation to basketball or whatever, like a random guy, they will probably look at the Jordan brand and then be like, who's this MJ guy? And then realize, it's because of basketball. So I reckon, like, and even watching The Last Dance, like the camaraderie and everything MJ was about in the 90s, like, it's possibly more than LeBron is now. You know what I mean? Like, because now, like, I feel like with the whole social media thing, like, it's very easy for superstars to just be super. You know what I mean? But MJ in that day, like, bearing in mind, these man ain't got phones to snap. Like, the cameras are on him. Like, there was that thing remember when they went Paris?
Yeah.
And
that was mad.
They were just, it was mad following him. Like, again, this happens to LeBron, and I'm telling you, probably happens to Steph, to Durant, like, to Jimmy, to all the top ballers in the NBA. But at that time, without the level of, like, social medias and all of that, the level of attention MJ was getting was not seen before. Mums, it was not seen before. I just reckon that overall, it's got to be the basketball.
You know
it's
what?
Got to be.
I was thinking that as well, yeah. Like, a majority of, like, that's a good percentage of people will be like, yeah, they know Michael Jordan, the basketball player. He basically, everyone says he's the best basketball player and such. And even when you do see issues, these are Jordans. Is from Michael Jordan. He was a basketball player. Cool. But when we look at it from all aspects, let's say, for example, some of people on Twitter now, or like other young people who are in fashion or whatever, who will just see the Jordans and it's like a fashionable thing. They'll be like, yeah, these are Jordans. They're from the brand Jordans. It's like, for example, no one knows who created Nike. Like saying, oh yeah, Nike, it was by, or like, oh yeah, Puma, it was by, oh yeah, Under Armour was created by. It's just, that's the brand Nike. That's the brand thing, in it. So when it comes to Jordan, it can come across like that. It's like, yeah, these are Jordans. It's created by an interesting Jordan brand. That's it. Obviously, I do think a majority of people, when you're talking about Jordans, like if you was to go on Twitter, on the TL now, or ask like a bunch of, like, let's say 100 people in central London or something, and you say to them, these Jordans, okay, do you know them just for Jordans, or do you know who they were by or who started, whatever? I think most people will be like, from Michael Jordan, the basketball player, he bought Jordans out, but he was like one of the greatest basketball players. So I think his career, He's more famous for his career. However, his brands in the long run will be his brand. But I do think right now, like like you say, if I was, like I said, if I was to go into it right now and tweet like, oh, who was Michael Jordan, or like, what do you know Michael Jordan about, or you know what I mean? Most people be like, yeah, he was a basketball player. I don't think a lot would be like, oh, isn't he's got the thing from Jordan's? We'll talk about the trainers, isn't it? I do, yeah, think as well that he's more famous for his career. But to a certain crowd, it may just be the Jordans because that's all they know. Like a 13-year-old girl who wants to wear nice Jordans with her outfit, she might not know about Mike. Neither will maybe possibly a 16-year-old boy who doesn't really care about sports. You know, he might not. But a majority, like, if you was to our parents would even know like Michael Jordan was a basketball player. You know,
Yeah,
like,
the thing is, my parents know about MJ, but I actually don't know because obviously I got Jordans in my yard, and I was like to mum. Mum was like, "Oh, what are those?" And I was like, yeah, "These are Michael Jordan." She's like, "Oh, he's actually got." Like, she didn't actually deep that's actually MJ's thing. You know what I mean? But she always knew for MJ. But then again, I just think for generations wise, like anyone up until about our age-ish, I think, the oldest. I think if you're about 30 odd, the 90s, MJ was just that guy, innit? That's what Mum was saying. My Mum was like, everyone knew. Like, she said that even her family back home in Ghana, like, everybody knew about MJ. And he was that big. But I think if you're talking about generations, like the 90s and the 80s, I think them, the adults and that, they 100% know MJ for his basketball. But I think our generation, if you don't know about basketball, you're not like heavy into sport and you know about other, you know what I mean? You're just a guy that loves trainers, you probably just think, oh, these are Jordans, but you don't get who actually make, you know what I'm saying?
okay,
So I think,
who's Jordan again?
well, these are Jordans. My Jordans on my feet. I have no idea he made the Jordans, but I got Jordans on my feet. So yeah, it's a tough one though because you don't actually know, but surely I think his career's got outweighed though, man. He's just like, he's global. Like he's like what happened unfortunately with Kobe, but you just realized the influence that Kobe had over the world in terms of like everyone everywhere knew. And it's like if Kobe had a trainer as popular as Jordan, with that many people know. Do you know where I'm coming from though?
Yeah.
It's like touch wood, anything happened to MJ, man, it's touching hella wood. I don't want MJ to, you know what I'm saying? But I just think overall, like people will be like, yeah, his career, then his training thing. But either way, fam, like, he's made it, cuz.
Yeah.
Made it.
Like, deep it. Jordans go back from how long ago, and they're as popular as ever. And they've been matching with Dior and all, like, bro, it is mad. This man has, like,
AskJay did a thing with them.
he is just continuously making money constantly.
Bro, he owns a basketball club. Like, he's part owner of a basketball club. Like, NBA basketball club. Like,
that's already money. After tax.
Trust me. Like, and like you're saying with the whole Jordan thing, like you said, he's had that from time. You know how like some people get bought out.
Yeah.
But MJ is like, it's my name. Ain't no chance of getting bought out. Like, it's me. He's still got shares. So every single time a Jordan's bought, you pay Nike, as you say, but you also give Jordan bread from. He's getting breaded off everything. That guy, so far gone.
Make sure you follow and listen to Take It to the Rim podcast on Soundcloud, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and subscribe to the channel, my guys.